Hey guys, it's Jay here. Today's date is the 22nd of the 11th, 2019. I'm currently 4 years and 7 months on testosterone. As you'll know, I went and bought a Peacock Gen 4 a little while ago, and I did a review about it about a month ago. The day after that raving review about this Peacock, I went to work and I used it, and I pissed everywhere. I mean, it went everywhere. So, it's not the fault of the Peacock. I was obviously not placing it correctly. I was using a different harness, and it flooded me. I actually had to go commando at work. Had to kind of like go to the toilet and, strip back in the toilet, take my uniform off. Luckily, I had an undershirt on, and I had to wrap my Peacock up in my undershirt and smuggle it into my esky. So it wasn't a very good day. But hey, it's all good. The reason I'm talking to you about this is because I want to touch base on the harnesses. So the day that I had a giant accident, I was wearing this harness here. You have to excuse my harnesses, they're pretty old. I really need to go and buy some more, just being fucking slack. And it would be great if Peacock products did Afterpay, because I live in Australia. A harness is $35. What I use is $35. Plus postage and handling. I need 4 harnesses, so it can add up to like $100 and something bucks, and it's just sometimes you don't have the money. So Peacock products, Afterpay please. Anyway, so the day I had the accident, I was using this harness here. Now, this harness has no back support, there's no ball support, nothing. So when I have my Peacock here, I've just powdered it, I've just washed it, so you're going to have to excuse the white powder over it. If you don't know what the cornflower on the dick is about, then you need to watch my previous videos because I explain it all the time. Anyway, so once you put your Peacock in this harness, as you can see, there is no support. It just kind of sits there like that. Now, not only do I pee myself when I use this, I also find I'm chafing. So these parts here of the balls are literally rubbing on my inner thigh, and it is highly uncomfortable. So I really don't like using these harnesses for this Peacock. It's just not suitable. So instead, I've also got another one that is quite old, and it's see, it's got a hole in it. I need to buy some more, like hell bad. It's got a pouch in the back of it. As you can see, it holds the balls into it. I'll put the penis in it so you can see what I'm talking about. Christmas is coming up. I should really buy myself a new Peacock harness as a present. As you can see straight away, the ball support is right there. See that? How your ball was sitting in the actual in the actual pouch. So that when I use this harness, way less accidents. I barely flood. These are 35 a pop. So and I think these are roughly the same but less support. So I'm suggesting you've got the Peacock 4 Gen 4. Buy yourself a jock harness. That's what they're called. They're called a jock harness. Totally worth the money. So yeah, I'm gonna order myself 3 or 4 of those for Christmas. So last weekend I went out and had a really big night on the piss, and I had to go to the toilet, and where we went only had troughs. There's no cubicles, so it's just a trough against the wall like that. And I was like, oh shit, I felt pretty confident. The Gen 4, because it is totally realistic. Plus, I had the black harness on, so I knew I had minimal leakage on. I pulled it out, and there was, it wasn't white and powdery, but it was pretty realistic, and it worked fine. I find when I'm using the Peacock in urinals and troughs, I have less accidents. To when I'm using it in a toilet, I seem to backflow a lot more. So maybe it's the angle that it's designed with the troughs and the urinals, because they're a little bit higher up, so that might be helping us not having to lean so much forward. For the first time in like 4 years, I wore beige pants out. I usually wear black pants out in case I have an accident and it flows backwards, but this time I wore beige pants with the black harness. It's a Gen 4, and I had no problems whatsoever. So you got the Gen 4. I highly recommend you spend that extra bit of money and you get those black harnesses. They're totally worth it. On a different topic, my girlfriend brought me a beard straightener. So I quickly want to talk to you guys about that as well. I've grown the beard back. It's, it's nice and full. I have done another 6 months of Minoxidil because I was very, very light around here. I was very patchy there. I'm still really patchy here. But, you know, I'm lucky I can grow what I can grow. Most men, or even, like, you know, cis men can't grow a beard like this. I'm pretty happy with it. So, the beard straightener, you use it when your beard's dry, and you just let it heat up, and you just run it through straight down and under. So, my beard curls around here quite a lot. So I find this beard straightener amazing. It has really made a difference. I always put you know, you have a shower, you dry it out. You can't use a beard straightener on a wet beard. Then I put a little bit of beard oil in it to stop the beard straightener from burning out my beard, and then I just straighten it out. Looks like this. Now I can't give you a cost price on it because it's a birthday present, so I can't tell you how much she spent. I don't know, but it's pretty wicked. They heat up really fast. And all you got to do is kind of like comb it through. I kind of roll it like that because I get curls. So I just kind of like roll it down towards my, you know, with my jawline like that. Just to like smooth it out. Same with the mow. Just like that. And when my hair is dry, if I'm going out somewhere, I also run it through my hair. Because I've got quite wavy hair and it's really hard to control and style. So I did buy a hair straightener, which is really cool. And I used that the other day, it was okay. It's not as good as a hair straightener because my hair's very wavy. So I do find when I use a hair straightener and the beard straightener, it comes out really cool. Hairline, Minoxidil. I'm doing a 6-month course of Minoxidil for my hairline as well as my facial hair. I have 2 months to go, so I'm 4 months on Minoxidil. As you can see, the hair is coming back. It's growing. I was thinning around here and around here and around there, but it's growing back. So I'm really happy. Minoxidil, I swear by it. If you're receding, if you want to grow a beard, give it a go. Regain, I've heard, is really good too, but I'm a Minoxidil user and I love it. People always ask, when you stop using Minoxidil, does it stop working? No, it keeps working. I did Minoxidil about 1.5 years ago and I stopped using it, and my beard kept growing. So it costs you $100 roughly. So it's eBay. 2 months worth of Minoxidil is $35, free postage. So suss it out. A real quick video just to touch base on those things about Minoxidil. Oh yeah, while we're here, let's talk about chest. The scars on my chest are healing. So I had chest surgery March, April, May I think it was 3 years ago. So in May I'll be Lester. In May I'll be 4 years since top surgery. Scars are obviously always going to be there. As you can see, I have this dog ear here. It's not much I can do about it. It is what it is. I mean, I could go get more surgery for it and get it corrected, but it's just money I don't have. This nipple's a little bit weird, but I kind of like... I picked it too early, so... Oi! Sorry. I picked it too early when it wasn't ready, so I've ended up with a wonky nipple. But, you know, chest hair's there. I could do Minoxidil on my chest, but I don't really care enough about it. Stomach hair's there. Leg hair is there. Yeah, so chest is looking good. I'm pretty happy with it. Can't complain. I'm getting a bit of a hairy back. But just got to get the girlfriend to clip that for me every now and then, especially around my shoulders. Like, you see that? That's how I did not want to grow, but I've got it, so there's not much I can do about it. Anyway, so all in all, things are going very well. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you're all doing well. And always remember, nothing is impossible. If you want something bad enough, you can do it. You know, if you want to transition and you haven't transitioned, you can do it. You just have to set your mind to it and not worry about other people's opinions. This is your life, your shot. You get one go at it, so make sure you make the best of it. Hope you're all well. Keep in touch, and I will chat later. Ugh, almost dropped it. Bye.